G'day guys, Ybot here, and I thought I'd just ramble on about a couple of subjects, and a couple of things happened to me on the weekend. But before I do, this is, what is it? Domination. Hardcore. Double XP weekend, so heaps of COD footage coming up. Sorry guys, and that's what I want to talk about as well. But I do alright in this match. I think I get 25 and 9. I don't start off a bit slow, but then eventually get my, how can I say, get my mojo back, as one would say. My mojo back, and I end up kicking a bit of ass. Love playing Black Ops 2 on hardcore. I thank Am I Will for that, and John Hark Jr. for getting me onto the old hardcore, because it makes it far more enjoyable, as well as when you blow up this van and whooshka, there goes the attacker. Kaboom, son, kaboom. I love it. Hardcore makes it playable, makes it far more enjoyable. So when it comes to double XP weekend, that's all I play, and that's what I want to talk about, guys. I was in a party with Veer Remix and Predefiance before, and I said I'll join you after this game. And this is what I want to talk to you about. I've done a little subject before about keeping positive, but I want to talk to you about how a bit of etiquette when you've been invited to someone's party and you're enjoying for a game, and regards to what mood you're in. And it happened to me a couple of times this week. On Friday night, I ended up drinking a little bit too much vodka, and I was playing Wigman with Would-Be Assassin and Gorky Biscuit, those cool dudes. And I started to get a little bit loud and raucous, and I just pretty much, you know what, just left the party after a while, because I was going to ruin their fun. And that's what I'm going to say, guys, because what happened this afternoon, I was playing COD very, very well, and in my own view, by the way, I should say that, in my own view, as you can see, I got the lightning strike already. Go Ybot, you're a beast. No, you're not. Look at this. I'll target. Oh, hang on, outside, not in the building. There you go. Do I get one kill? No, I don't. Yeah, I get one kill. Oh, get a couple kills with a lightning strike. How lucky is that, people? Anyway, what happened was I ended up going and playing Gears of War 3 with Mr. Veer Remix. And I totally sucked at it. Why? Because you need more skill in it. And two, I was running around like it was COD. Like running out, yeah, I'm going to get a kill. It's COD hardcore. No, it's Gears of War 3, son, and you're going to get owned. And I got totally owned. And I started to, get a little bit cranky. And you know what? At one point I said, you know what, View? It's not my feeling anymore, mate. I'm gonna rage quit and leave. And I think he appreciated it rather than having a whinging old bitch, which is Ybot can be sometimes. And that's what I'm going to say, guys. If you really played heaps of one game, my advice is when you're invited to a party to join another game, is have a fair decent break, or not take it seriously at all and just hang back. Because playing two completely different games, you can get frustrated and you can get a bit of a rage, and you can make it, and I'm guilty of it, I'm sure we all are, of making other people's, when they invited you to a party, make it not so enjoyable for them. I mean, there's nothing worse than inviting someone to a party into the game, thinking you're going to have a bit of a laugh and a carry on, and the person just whinges and rages all the time. It just ain't cool, guys. It's not cool. It's not good etiquette. So when you're invited to a party, make sure, in the Xbox party, make sure you know everybody there, and keep it well mannered, and go and see how it is. Now, if you invite people to your party, it's probably best that you be a good host as well, and not so aggro. And look, I try and practice what I preach, but sometimes it's not always the case. And when I'm a bit of an old man in the afternoons, I can get a bit cranky pants and get a bit aggro. So if I do, I'm very sorry, guys. And look, never harm in apologising and double checking. I sent a message to using Killer Beast saying, was I a bit out of line last night? And he said, no, you're all good, mate. He found it quite funny. And Mr. Gorky Bisco did apologise, but he said, yeah, you're all right. You just left at the right time. So it's all cool. But at the same time, look at that. He totally drop shotted me. Wow, I went down. Went down quicker than a $2 hooker. Yes, we've all heard that one before. So there you go. That's a bit of a talk about that. The other thing I want to talk about, guys, is I noticed one of my famous not my famous, one of the videos that has the most views. I couldn't believe how many views it's got. I think it's got like 117 views. And the only reason is because I have the title Boobs, the word boobs in the titles. That's it, boobs. That's what we've come to in this nation. Boobs. It's called Holy Big Boobs Batman. It's the Injustice demo. That's the one. Look it up on my list. I'm not going to link it. Look it up. It's in one of my playlists. And you'll see that it has boobs in it, and it has over 117 people viewing it just because it had boobs. And somebody suggested to me over the weekend, I think it was Will, said, why don't you put boobs in your thumbnail? What? Ybot Boobs Tube channel? What? Boobs? I mean, it could create more rage because people looking for boobs, they're all going to see me carrying like a right gherkin with the Xbox trying to do a lightning strike over some building, as you just saw then. And it's just, I don't know. Guys, I really, really don't know. I mean, should I put boobs in my thumbnail? Am I that kind of guy to sell my soul to get more popular? Oh, yes, I am. No, I'm not. Unless I get free vodka, then I'll be putting boobs all over this bloody channel. Trust me, mate. I'll be known as Dobie's Boob Tube channel. Or Ybot's Boob Tube channel. Yes, Baz worked out. My name is Toby. Ybot is backwards for Toby. Sent me a message. Good on you, Baz. You're an absolute legend for working that out, mate. The police need people like you. Definitely, ASIO, you name it, you're the man. What else I was going to talk about? I had a date Saturday night. Yep. Shock horror, people. I had a date. Now, I wanted to ask, and please leave a comment and tell me what you think, guys, because when you're out on a date or you met a special lady or you tell anybody in what was considered the normal world, okay, in my view, straight, 180, boring people, who don't play video games, how they react when you tell them that you play a fair bit of video games, you have online party chats, some of you are fellow YouTubers. Tell me what their reaction is, because I pretty much laid the card, put the cards on the table with this lady. She's 35. She's pretty small. She works out a lot, and she could probably beat the crap out of Ybot, which is the kind of woman I like. And no, she doesn't look like Bernie or sound like Bernie. Thank Christ for that, a lot of people you say. But I reckon she looked good with an Asher in hands. That's all. I'm just keeping that fantasy to myself. That's for later. Anyway, I pretty much told her everything, i.e. the tattoos. But well, before I even told her about the full 2-sleeve tattoos that I've got, and I'm big bald and I've got a big hairy back, and I fart like a trooper, I told her about one of my hobbies, because she asked what are my hobbies, and I said to her, well, besides carrying like a complete doofus and drinking, I do fancy myself as a bit of a legend video game player, which I'm not, but I was just, turning it up, trying to impress her. And she said, what? I said, I've got my own YouTube channel, and I play video games, and I do my own YouTube channel. She goes, what? You do YouTube video games? Now, there was a bit of an awkward silence there for a minute. And I said, yeah, look, I videotape myself or capture the image and put up on YouTube. I add music to it and stuff like that. And so she thought originally that I had music, or like a video camera just watching me play video games, and I put up on YouTube. So she's like a handy cam watching me playing, like, not YouTube, but just playing video games, and I put that up on YouTube. That was her thought of what I did. So I had to explain to her, and I still get weird looks, but I want you guys to tell me, or leave a comment, what do you think people's reactions are when you tell them what you do. I mean, I tell about all the different weird and wonderful characters that I meet here online, and that's what my channel mainly is. Like I said to her, I never profess to be the best video game player. Far from the worst, but nowhere near the best. And I tell her, I try and bring the weird and wonderful world of online gaming, of some of the characters you meet of all ages and people. Sorry, I didn't mean to shit my own dog there, but geez, somebody got canines, so we're absolutely carrying this team, by the way, guys. And it's not because of Ybot's effort. But anyway, yeah, and her reaction, she's like, right, I said, look, watch and see what you think. And no, she still hasn't watched one of my YouTube channels, and I don't think she will. I think she thought they went for hours on end. I said the majority of them go for 10 or 15 minutes of me rambling on like this. Or, just music and me just mucking around or trying out new games and stuff like that. And, yeah, so just please, guys, if you watch my videos, leave a like, subscribe, all that kind of bourgeois. But definitely leave a comment on the few things I brought up. Should I put boobs in my thumbnail? Or my ads? Should I change the titles to boobs? What do people's reactions are like when you do tell them that you do YouTube, we play heaps of video games, or you actually play competitive video games? I know a lot of my mates or my friends at least play competitive or in teams of Gears of War 3. And I'd just be curious to see what their girlfriends and partners think. So there you go, guys. I'm coming towards the end here. As you see, I'm doing very well. Get the Hunter Killer out. Got some news for you. Obzenz is back on the scene. Woohoo! He wants to do a dual commentary with me, and I said yep, so look forward for that in the future. That will be Gears of War 3. Unless he's got any other games that we both have. I saw on his channel he actually did ping pong. Yeah, man. Okay, Rockstar Ping Pong. We should get on to that. But anyway, look, we'll be doing a commentary in the morning. Soon, hopefully, and you'll see that in the future. So you can see we totally dominated the other team, 277. I didn't get the final kill cam. Bit disappointed about that. This guy with the target finder. I don't know why people use target finders, even in hardcore. It's not a tactic, it's noobish. A lot of people here are Master Prestige. I was the only one of the two people on level 9. So what's my final score? I think it's 25 and 9, guys. When it finally comes up. Yep, 25 and 9, and I think I've got about 5 or 6 captures. Alright guys, this is Ybot signing out. Be good to people you own, and frag and tag and keep it positive. I'll catch you later.